As a subcontractor, you don't mass manage, you detail manage. As a general contractor, you depend on your subs. The better your subs are, the easier it makes your life as a general contractor. I think there's a lot of room still for improvement there. Some projects lend it to itself better, but it's an early mindset that is already ingrained in general contracting and subcontractor relationships that the more that can change, the better.
This is Maestro Minute, the show that discusses all things real estate, sharing interviews with the most successful people in the industry. Hear from their perspective and what they are doing to achieve success. Get exclusive tips on how you can also succeed in real estate. Maestro Minute is brought to you by Maestro Development. Here's your host, Nareg Muradian.
What would you say is the difference between being a general contractor and being a subcontractor?
You know, that was one of the things that I probably struggled with the most, coming from the general contracting side. In the very beginning, the level of general contracting typically is higher. And there was a concept that I learned where, as a general contractor, you depend on your subs. The better your subs are, the easier it makes your life as a general contractor. And so when I made the switch from general contracting to subcontracting, as a subcontractor, you don't mass manage, you detail manage. Therefore, the biggest difference that I saw when I came on the subcontracting side is you're managing, but you're at the detailed level. So how does this intricate piece go together? Rather than the general contracting side, you're managing that the whole piece comes together. So I would say just a level attention to detail was the biggest difference on my side that it took a little while to get used to.
Yeah, I know a lot of our projects, actually all of them, the subs run the job. If the sub is doing well, they know the project, they're on schedule, they have the right productivity, the job goes well. But if there's something off, then it kind of puts a rock in the shoe, as you say, and slows things down. So I think that's pretty cool. So what could GCs and subs do together to kind of work better together? I see there's always kind of some kind of conflict.
Yeah,
You know?
I think it's an approach of meeting more in the middle. I don't think it's something that just general contractors need to do, and I don't think it's something that just subcontractors need to do. I think there's a piece of it that there has to be a meet in the middle. I believe that a lot of times subcontractors show up not having any information, not having prepared and given their field enough information or enough tools. And I'm not talking about, your saws and et cetera, but whether it's technology, whether it's access to information, and that already creates frustration on the front end. From the general contracting side, there's always this notion that a sub is out to get you, and it's vice versa. So that creates a toxic relationship from the beginning. Our best clients today are ones that know and value the type of service that we're going to provide, and that we always ask that we just be treated fairly. And so if you're being treated fairly, if you're being treated with respect, and you're giving that in exchange, you're going to meet in the middle because you know that you have each other's back, that it is a mutual relationship. When we go into a contract, it isn't, I can get one over on you. It's, how is this a mutual relationship between both of us? Because if it goes well for us, it goes well for vice versa. So I think there's a lot of room still for improvement there. Some projects lend it to itself better, but it's an early mindset that is already ingrained in general contracting and subcontractor relationships that the more that can change, the better.
Thanks for tuning in to the Maestro Minute podcast. Make sure to rate this podcast if you found it helpful, share it with a friend that could use it, and follow us on all major podcast platforms. The Maestro Minute, powered by Maestro Development.